If you're a Chicago Bears fan, get ready, because today we're going to dive into an episode that got the fans on fire. After a 29-9 loss to the Arizona Cardinals, the pressure on coach Matt Eberflus has never been higher. The fans are calling for radical changes, and the question that remains is, will the management listen to the fans' cries and will his team still have a chance, or was this the last straw? We're going to tell you all the details of this crushing defeat and what the fans are saying about the future of the Bears. Before we start, like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything about the Chicago Bears. Your support is very important for the growth of the channel and for us to continue bringing you all the news and analysis. So, let's go! The last meeting between the Chicago Bears and the Arizona Cardinals, held at State Farm Stadium, ended in a devastating defeat for the Bears, with the final score of 29-9 for the Arizona team. The loss, which occurred in Week 9, not only brought back discontent among the fans, but also increased the pressure on head coach Matt Eberflus, with many fans demanding his immediate resignation after the disastrous result. The Arizona Cardinals seemed ready to attack, taking advantage of their opponent's weaknesses from the beginning of the game. The Bears, still reeling from their dramatic loss to the Washington Commanders last week, where they lost in the final seconds on a Hail Mary pass, entered the field with low morale and internal issues. After the 18-15 loss the previous week, some team captains publicly expressed their frustration with the decisions made by Eberflus and offensive coordinator Shane Waldron. In a disciplinary measure, cornerback Tariq Stevenson did not start the game, a direct repercussion of their conduct during the previous game. Throughout the week, both Eberflus and Waldron were adamant that their focus was not on the Cardinals, but their performance on the field told a different story. During the game, the Bears' offense struggled in all phases. In the first half, the team managed just 3 field goals and, despite reaching the red zone a few times, failed to convert those opportunities into touchdowns. Meanwhile, the Cardinals took advantage of Chicago's defensive lapses, especially late in the second quarter, when running back Emari Demercado ran through the Bears' defense for a 53-yard touchdown with just 4 seconds left in the half, increasing the Cardinals' lead to 21-9. On the broadcast, Eberflus exclusively said that during the half, he encouraged the team to come together, reminding them of the poster and the importance of competing and executing. However, his words seemed to have had no effect. In the second half, the Bears allowed 2 more field goals and even a safety, without managing to score a single additional point. Ultimately, the Bears were largely outplayed, accumulating just 241 total yards to Arizona's 350, despite running 70 offensive plays compared to Arizona's 57. The loss was a catalyst for fans, who took to social media to voice their frustration and call for head coach Matt Eberflus to be fired. In several posts, fans suggested that Eberflus should be fired immediately, drawing comparisons to the treatment of other coaches who were fired at critical times. One fan wrote, "I'm wondering if the Bears should give Matt Eberflus the Lane Kiffin treatment," while another cried, "Matt Eberflus needs to be fired after this game." But knowing the Bears organization, they probably won't do that. The outrage was so great that some fans even suggested drastic measures, such as leaving Eberflus in the desert and driving home without him. And it didn't stop there. Many fans also pointed to offensive coordinator Shane Waldron as one of the people responsible for the team's performance struggles, requesting that he be jointly assigned to Eberflus. In one post, one fan declared, "If Shane Waldron and Matt Eberflus aren't fired by tomorrow morning, I'm done watching football." The tough loss leaves the Chicago Bears at 4-4 on the season. After a promising start, the Bears entered Week 7 on a 3-game winning streak, but have since suffered 2 painful losses. The Bears' morale and fan confidence appear to be at an all-time low, with many already anticipating drastic changes in the team's coaching leadership. Next week, the Chicago Bears will face the New England Patriots at home, and the pressure on Eberflus and his coaching staff will only increase. Eberflus, who has a 14-28 record in his 3 seasons with the Bears, knows this upcoming game could be a deciding factor for his future. Fans are hoping the Bears will make a decision on whether to keep Eberflus and Waldron, especially if the Bears continue to underperform on the field. With fans clamoring for a shakeup and the team desperately seeking a turnaround, the Patriots game could be the turning point the Bears desperately need, or the final chapter in Eberflus' tenure with the Chicago Bears.